Alrighty then, folks, here we go. We're going to do this again. That was awesome, that last two scoops. So, here we go. Here's the bucket. I ain't stirred it or done nothing to it. I'm just going to get another 3 scoops out of there, and we're going to do all 3 of them. So, here we go. Alright, there's one. Come on, come on. I know there's some good stuff in here, man. There's 2. There's 3. 3 good scoops, brother. Good luck, John. Folks, I hope this is inspiring to y'all. If y'all like this idea, let me know. If you think I'm crazy and this is not a good idea for my channel, I'd like y'all's comments and suggestions. It seems like a fun thing to do. It takes me back to what I really started with, you know. I still want to do raffles and my other games and stuff, but maybe not so frequently. I think this dirt deal for donations, Dirt for Donations, that's a good name. Donations for Dirt, how about that? I think this idea might be a pretty good idea, and it allows me to continue panning, which I don't get to do very much anymore, and it also allows me to share with my viewers and give y'all opportunity to get some genuine Placer gold. So let me know y'all's thoughts, you know. It may be out of your price range and you may never be able to do it, but it's probably pretty good and fun content to watch. So, like I said, just, you know, let me know y'all's suggestions, ideas, recommendations. Like I said, I'll continue running my other games and stuff. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and kick off the new split number pick. And y'all can start sending in guesses right after this video is posted. So, good luck on that. And don't forget my my raffles. Still got a lot of numbers there. So, anybody wanting to get in on that, got numbers available. So, appreciate y'all's support. Really trying to grow right now. I really want to. I'm not so worried about subs as much as I am changing my techniques and growing my channel. I'd really like to get that thumbnail thing figured out where I can have an intro video for every video, just a short one, you know, like 10 seconds or so. So if anybody can help me with that, suggestions, recommendations, I only use my phone, so I have no way or knowledge to know how to do that. So sure use some input on that. Let's start working this down. And again, folks, I'm going to go through all this stuff again that's in this paint tray, because I'm sure I'm missing some stuff, because I'm kind of doing it as fast as I can. But whatever I find, it all goes to John. He donated for these 5 scoops, so it's all his. Got no reason to cheat anybody. I'm trying to give. I'm not trying to take. So I know John's been hitting on Ron's channel too, hitting some pay dirt from him. And I guess John, I haven't ever asked you, but I'm going to take it for granted. You pan. You know how to anyways, because you're getting some gold dirt. And if you don't, let me know. I'll help you. I'll give you some advice. I'll hook you up with some supplies or whatever you need. I'll even pan it for you. So, curious to find out about that. I know you like gold. You always bid on it in my auctions, and if I got it in my raffles, you're always there. So, I know you're very interested in gold, and that's pretty smart in my book as a stacker. You gotta diversify. You can't have it all and all your eggs in one basket, man. It's good to kind of have it spread out a little bit. It's just gold's so expensive, you know. Yeah, when you compare it to silver, you're talking, you get excited when you get a gram of gold. Well, hell, when you get a gram of silver, not that big of a deal, you know. Let's try and get this out of here. Working on down. A lot of big stuff in there. Make sure I ain't kicking out nothing good here. Like I said, I'll go through all this stuff again and make sure. I'm sure, like I said, I missed something. There's probably some sapphires or stones or something in there that I'll find. That's a good thing about doing this right here in my living room. I don't never throw dirt away. I told y'all before, back in the day, yeah, I threw a couple buckets full of cons that I went through maybe twice into my rose bushes outside. Well, someday I'm probably going to dig that dirt up and go through it again, because there's probably some flower gold in there or some finds that I missed. I've fine-tuned my techniques over the year. I got a blue bowl too. It's a bit of a challenge, man. If you got dirty stuff like this, that's not what it's for. A blue bowl is for flower gold and fines. It doesn't do good with dirty stuff, and it doesn't do good with big stuff. It's time consuming. I wouldn't mind having one of them spiral wheels. They're pretty nice. But there's a lot of different stuff out there. But hey, just to get set up, this is all you need: a paint pan and a panning pan. And you can pan gold, brother. You can buy cons. They sell it all over the eBay and internet, you know. Just be careful who you get it from, because a lot of people say they guarantee gold in there, but they don't say how much. You might find 1/10 of a gram and $100 worth of dirt, you know. Not a very good deal there, you know. Yeah, let's get it on down. Keep on working it. Keep that gold in the bottom. It's getting there. Patience, man, patience. Kick out a few more of these bigger rocks hanging around. Some of them look like they got copper in them. I'm actually thinking about investing in a Devil's Forge smelter. And I mean, I've got a stockpile of brass and copper wire, aluminum. I've been just holding and getting from my job and other places for years, man. And so I can melt quite a bit of stuff, inventory, brass, copper, and aluminum for sure. I mean, I don't have enough silver and gold. I don't know that I'd want to melt any of my stuff. I like it the way it is. I don't really want to melt it into a bar, you know. And my silver, all the coins and everything, I don't see why anybody would do that. Even a dirty, ugly coin, to me, it's more personal than making a bar. But you never know. I may end up doing that someday, you know. Seems like that's what people are into. I know you can get a premium for a poured item, so that's kind of what's inspiring me. I'm starting to see on YouTube it's a big thing. A lot of people are starting to do their own melting and making their own personalized bars, but a lot of them are doing silver and not brass, copper, and aluminum. But Stack D over in Australia, I watch his content a lot, man. That dude, he'll take a old rusty motor, bust it open, get all the copper out of it, and melt the aluminum from the case, and melt the copper wiring in it. And after he gets his bars all made up, he'll polish it and clean it all up. And man, you ought to see his shelf in his garage or wherever it is. He's got a lot of nice poured stuff that he's pouring. He's crazy, man. He does some weird stuff. His wife was vacuuming one day, and he was looking for something to melt, and she stopped vacuuming for a few minutes, and he went and snatched the extension cord and rolled up about a 50-foot cord, took it out to the garage, stripped it all down, and melted it before she even realized where her extension cord went. He had a nice little copper bar out of the deal. Pretty funny. He's always robbing stuff off of his house. Window screen frames, aluminum frames. I saw him took a wheel off of like a 10-speed bike. He was looking at it. It was hanging upside down in his garage, and he got to looking at the rims on that thing, and they were aluminum. He took both the tires off that bike, cut the tubes off of them, cut it all up with a grinder, and melted it down and made him some aluminum bars out of it. I bet his wife was pissed about that one. Where the hell did the tires go? I don't know. You got a stockpile of it, though. He don't ever try to sell it or nothing. He just stockpiles it. But it makes you wonder, you know, what's the value of it? It's got to be worth more. There's got to be a premium for it because of it being in a 100% or real close to pure state and in a bar. I mean, how many bags of aluminum cans, you know? And he'll take all them bags of aluminum cans and melt them down into a 5-pound bar, and it'd be a beautiful bar. That bar's got to be worth more than 35 cents a pound for aluminum cans or whatever, right? Anyway, it makes you wonder. We're getting down to it, folks. I'm seeing something in the bottom of this pan. I wish I had some more of that Silver Shot. I had got some of that Silver Shot a few months back, but I give it all out in my giveaways and auctions and all kinds of stuff. I ain't got none of it left. I'd have put some of that Silver Shot in there too. I wanted to run some in there, and I didn't even think about it, but I got to looking through my inventory, and I didn't even save one pack of it, man. It's all gone. I'll have to order me some more. I see something shiny in there. I see some more sapphires. I'm seeing some gold. Well, John, my friend, it looks like you got something here. You got something, brother. I see a 1 gram bar. And I see some of them little sapphires in there too. I bet you there's more sapphires in this cleanup pan. Let's see what we got. Oh, nothing big, man. No big nuggets, but there it is, folks. Look. There's a little sapphire. There's that silver gram bar, and there's some pickers right there, probably a 1/4 gram. So in my rough estimation, his total, he probably got maybe 3/4 to a gram of gold that I'm seeing out of these 2 batches I ran. A 1 gram silver bar and some little sapphires or some type of little gemstones. So I'm going to clean all this stuff up, folks. I know this video's probably getting on up there again, and I'm gonna dry it out tomorrow evening. I'm gonna show the total. I'll already have gone through this stuff again, and I'm gonna show y'all everything he got, and it's all gonna be all mixed up in there again. I mean, not mixed up. It's all gonna be cleaned up and just the pure gold and the findings. So y'all stay tuned tomorrow evening. I hope this video wasn't too long. I know it's kind of boring watching a long video. I got a very short attention span, so thank y'all so much for watching. Alright, folks. Later, taters.